Hello everyone, welcome to part 7 of Python development series for beginners. I am Tarun Chauhan and you are watching The Technical Fist. And in this today's video, we will discuss about while loop. So, if you don't have any idea about looping, you can watch our previous video, or in simple words, looping is just a sequence which keeps on executing until a certain condition is met. If you want to dig deep into the looping, you can watch our previous video from the top or link in the description. Now without wasting any time, let's get started. Alright, so as I told you before that in while loop, you pass a condition and until that condition returns true, the while loop keep on executing, and as soon as it goes false, the while loop exits. So let us take a quick example over here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a variable like count and I will assign it a value of 0. So count is a variable with value 0. If you don't know about variables, you can watch our other video, link in description. So now what I'm going to do over here is I'm going to print numbers from 0 to 5. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a while loop, and after that comes the conditions. So condition is count should be less than 10. So it will print from 0 to 9. So I'm going to print count. Okay, now one thing to make sure, if you run this while loop in this current state, it will be called an infinite loop. Let me show you how. So I'm going to run this loop, and as you can see over here, 0 is keep on printing. Why is that so? It's because count's initial value is 0, and we said like while count is less than 10, print count, but you are not changing the value of count, so this program is keep on executing. So this is an infinite loop. You have to make sure that infinite loop does not occur in your program, otherwise your application will hang, will stop working, and the user will definitely remove your application from their device. So make sure that infinite loop does not occur in your program. In order to make sure that this doesn't occur, you have to make sure that whatever condition that you are checking should match at some point, like should return false at some point. So over here count will be always 0, it will always stay less than 10, so while loop will keep on executing. But what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to say why count is equals to count plus 1. What this will do is it will add 1 into count and then assign it back to count. There is another short way of writing this in Python. You can write it like count plus equals 1, and this will also work. What this is saying is we are adding 1 into count, so we are just keep adding count by 1. So what will happen is in while loop it will come down over here and say like, is count less than 10? Yes, absolutely, count is 0, and then it will print the value of count, and then it will add 1 into the count. Then it will go back, since it's a loop, it will go back to the top and then check like count less than 10. But right now count's value is 1, so it will go like 1 less than 10, nope, true, and it will print this statement. Then count will become 2, and then again 2 less than 10, true, print 3, 4, and let's make it 5. Yeah, 3, 4, and when on 4, like say 4 less than 5, that is true, it will print 4, and then it will become 5. Then it will go back up and see like, is 5 less than 5? No, that is absolutely false. So while loop it will exit in this condition, and you will not be able to see 5 printed out on the screen. So let's see what happens. Okay, so I'm going to run this very quickly, and you will see like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and when 5 comes, it will check, is 5 less than 5? Nope. So it will skip 5, keep moving forward whatever written below while loop. You have to make sure for one thing that you enter an extra tab over here. Suppose if you write it like this, this will not come under while loop, just like the if conditional statements that we have done before. So you have to make sure that there is an extra tab space. Now this comes under the while loop. but this does not comes under while loop, this comes under while loop. So there's an extra tab space for letting Python know that I am inside this parent statement. So this is about while loop. You can perform many functions in while loop. For example, you can take input from a user and then perform something. I'm going to show you one quick example over here. I'm going to print say even numbers from 0 to 100, or say from 0 to 10. Let's make it short. So we're going to print even numbers from 0 to 10. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say like while, okay, again we're going to take a count which is 0 initially, and then we're going to select while count is less than equals to 10, or let's make it 1. So it's 1 to 10. So while count is less than equals to 10, I want to print, and sorry, first we got to check that it's an even number. So we can use if else conditions inside the while loop as well. So if count module 2 is equals to 0, sorry, I forgot to remove the brackets. Yes, so if count module 2 is equals to 0, print the count. Okay, and as I said, do not forget to increase the value of count. So I'm going to say count plus equals 1. So this will increase the value of count by 1. So what will happen is first it will go in here and check like is count that is 1 is less than equals to 10. That is true. So it will come down and check like is if count module 2, that is 1 module 2 equals to 0. No, 1 module 2 is 1. So it will not print out 1, and then will increase the value. So now count is 2. Then again come up and then check like is 2 less than equals to 10. True, come down, 2 module 2 equals to 0. Yes, 2 module 2 is equals to 0. It will print count and then again come down and increase that. All right, now let me before moving on, let me show you the execution of this program. So as you can see, all the even numbers are printed out on the screen. All right, so exercises are given in the descriptions below. You can find the exercises and solve them to boost your experience in programming. So, and of course, let us know in the comments whether you were able to solve the problems or not. If you face any difficulties in solving these questions, let us know in the comments box below and we will be happy to help you out. So that's it for this video tutorial. I hope you liked it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video tutorial. Thank you.